Set. Courtesy. Did you already open that up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And student grade number one.
I intend to develop myself as a positive man and to avoid any possibility
Number two.
I intend to develop self-discipline, the importance of recognizing myself and others.
Number three.
I intend to use what I learned in class in order to be effective, to help myself and my fellow men, and endeavor to do this for others.
Courtesy. All right, so we're going to work on parrying, and as we do the parry, this is going to be off the cross. And I want you to watch how this works. I'll use Mr. Mamidovic here as a demonstration for the Zoom team as well. We'll do a couple of different directions. If he throws his cross at me, and I just push it to the side, it's not too bad. And if it were just a boxing situation, when he does it, I have my hand to be able to fire the jab right now, which is a nice situation. However, virtually every other situation, and especially if we think about training for the street, if he throws his cross and I bring my hand forward, look at how much more it pushes it out of the way. And now I'm actually trapping that arm, and I can start to fire some other things in that, right? And the difference is the direction of my hand, right? With the first one, he throws it, and I push to the side. The second one is he throws, I actually push straight forward, right? So we'll do this in this direction as well. So the boxing parry would tend to be this, and in Krav, they push, and it just, they push straight forward, and now I'm leaning right in, right? So if we're here, and he throws his punch towards my face, and I'm this way, I'm inside of that punch in a matter of an instant, and able to hit him with elbows, and knees, and kicks, and all those types of things. So as we practice the parry, I want you to see instead of sliding it to the side, my hand just comes forward in this line, right? Jump to the back there. So as we're parrying, as I face you guys, instead of my hand crossing my center line, it goes to the center line. And it just simply goes straight forward. And notice my shoulders blade just a little bit to the side. Practice that on your own. Good work. Yeah. Remember, not to the side, forward, forward. So bring it to like my center line. I'm punching you. Push your hand to the side, pushing you to the side, push it to my center. Push it. Your hand. Forward. Forward. Push to the side. Push forward. Now we're calm. Calm. Forward, forward, towards me. There you go, right. Yes, great. Straight up my hand. So don't worry about getting your head off this side on this. But you won't need to. In fact, if I do that, then I'm kind of off that. I just want to step straight down. Yeah, well, it would depend on, they would tend to lean with one because that's going to be my best, my greatest weapon. But with this, sometimes too, it's just straightforward. From low my forehead, from a little bit higher. All right, now off of that, you're going to throw the pass into the hook. So I'm going to parry right in my cross hook and then the back of my guard. Parry, cross hook. Good work. Parry, cross hook. Good, now as you're going through this, before we add on, is think that my distance is gonna dictate what I end up throwing. So it's gonna be my right hand, my left hand, but it might be cross hook. It might end up being elbow, elbow. It might be elbow and eye hook. It's totally gonna be dictated on where that target zone is. Because if suddenly I do this and their head's right here, I'm not gonna try and punch them. I'm gonna bring my elbow up in the face, right? But if their face is still here, I'm not gonna elbow them at all, right? Does it make sense? So now kind of imagine a little bit of those different scenarios where like be here and I hit the elbow and then the hook, trying to hit the face is a little further, so I punch it and I hit it, right? Or their face is really close and I'm almost blocking and then moving back a little bit of it. Same concept in terms of right hand left, but the targets or the weapons change depending on their distance, right? Back to work, go! Right. Now add on the back leg. The back leg might be a knee, it might be a roundhouse kick, it might be a front kick. I'll leave you creative freedom. Go work. Try and visualize where they're at. So if I just hit elbows, I'm probably not throwing a back leg roundhouse kick. If I hit elbows, then they're in tight. That's why I'm gonna grab them and knee them hard. Time! And quick set of 10 push-ups on your own, and then quick toe touch crunches. Pull that body to calf, reach out with those toes. Time, push, touch. Progress checks. And chin to the toes, count action 5. And left leg out, right leg in tight, please. Smart move. Switch. No. You see it all the time. Watchers, they do that sometimes. $20. Come action 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And jump right back up. And self-defense progress check. So ready, neutral stance. Position.
Yeah.
Self-defense against a punch. Position. Against the push. Position. Against the tackle. Position. And again, punch. Position. Single lapel grab. Position. Push. Position. Front choke. Position. Tackle. Position. Side choke. Position. Punch. Position. Back choke. Position. Punch. Position. Single lapel grab. Position. Push. Position. And double lapel grab. Position. Set. Chrissy. And drop another set of 10 push-ups and then touch punches again. Go. Ten more seconds. 9 more seconds. 8 more seconds. These are really slow seconds. 9 more. 7 more seconds. Come on, keep going. Matthew doesn't do it yet. Time! Everyone jump right back up.
Yes, sir.
And wait straight for Miss Emma for self-defense. Give her a nice ankle. All right, and then right from here, get your gloves on.
Yes, sir.
Doing crunches while we're doing it. Sandy, what was I thinking? That's what I got all worked in that. Wow, I should just share with you guys what I had the candidates do. All right, so here we go. Round 1. All you're gonna do is alternating back and forth through the partner. Jab, jab, cross. And remember, hands come right up, so I'm punching right from the face, and then I'm waiting for my partner to go. As soon as they go, then I step back in and fire again. Right? Guys, up ready! And go to work! Time! Jab, cross, hook. Go to work. No break. First 3 rounds, no break. All right, so now you're gonna go from the jab, jab, cross into a lead leg roundhouse kick. So I'm stepping in jab, jab, cross. When I hit the roundhouse kick, I wanna make sure that the back foot, I'm hitting on the back foot so I can maximize how much power I'm getting out of that kick. I may even go so far as to from here, step offline as I deliver that kick because now I'm also not on their center line. Right? It gets me off of their power line. So again, jab, jab, cross, small step to the right with the right leg, and then pivot as you throw the roundhouse. And 1 minute round this time. Go to work. Three, hard again. Remember, you got to step in there. And now jab, cross, hook, and then you're going to hit with the other leg roundhouse kick. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, and then I'm stepping off to the left, and my right leg is coming through with the kick, and then I'm right back. Everyone get it? Yeah, yeah. Good. You have like another 12 seconds. All right, girls. Guys, up ready? Go to work. Yes, sir. You up? Hey, great little breather. Now uppercut, cross, or uppercut, hook, cross, and then off of this, you're going to spin and hit your back leg side kick, right? Or spinning backwards. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I'm either going to step with my left foot, and then keep that rotation going, and I kick with my right foot, right? Or back in the day, my favorite would be to go from here. I would just jump in the air, spin, get that full rotation while I'm airborne, and hit that kick, which made it exceptionally fast. Because suddenly it's really can't do it from either side. But it'd be 1, 2, 3, I jump, boom, there we go. Right? So let's see how you guys do it. Guards up ready! Yeah. And go to work! Yes, sir. Yeah, give a right to the rib cage. Nice step. There he is. Hey! All right, next couple of rounds, we're going to be conditioning rounds. So you need speed and power. So every time you're hitting a target, your goal is to hit it as hard as you can. So as I do the jab cross, hard jab cross, hard jab cross, hard jab cross, both of them. And then my partner's firing right back. And as soon as they're done, I'm firing. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If the target moves around, just punch it back in place. Right? Guards up, ready!
Yeah.
30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Go!
Yes, sir.
One, start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on. Hit that thing. 1, 2. Time. 50-second breather. And then my next one is going to be cross up. And again, same thing. I'm just nice and tight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And guards up, ready.
Yeah.
Go.
Yes, sir.
Those arms in it. 1, 2, 2, 2. And now the same but opposite. So now I'm leading with my hook and then driving my cross. Leading with my hook and then driving with my cross. All right? And guards up, ready!
Yeah.
And go!
Yes, sir.
And then one is going to be right uppercut, left hook. Right uppercut, left hook. So I'm going to tell you 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? And then for girls in this one, I would probably just turn your palm up. Just straight like I was mentioned before. But with this, still go with this hook. And for everybody, I'll have everybody try this afterwards because it's a good drill for everyone. So uppercut into the hook or uppercut into the big wide open hand slide. Right? And last round, go!
Yes, sir.
And relax for a second. Take your gloves off. We're going to do another round of backwards without this. So with this open hand slap, a lot of times people are like, oh, you can slap. Depending on how you slap, you can do a lot of damage with a slap, right? And when I slap, I think of just turning my shoulder, my arm's going to straighten out some, and I'm going to hit with the heel of my palm, right? If I'm here and I suddenly hit you this hard, right, that's certainly going to be as powerful as if I punch you. If you listen, this, right, There's not much difference between the two of them, right? And honestly, for my body, this is a lot safer than me punching here. If I do this and your head is at some weird angle, or I punch you on top of the head, I might have just broken my wrist, broken my hand, right? If I do this and I hit at some weird angle, my hand might be sore, but I'm gonna be able to hit you again, right? Does this make sense? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna alternate with your partner. I go left-handed, they go left, and I go right, and they go right. And it's kind of wide, but it doesn't have to be wide this way, but in terms of coming through, I'm hitting here. Heel of my palm, drive the shoulder through the strike, right? And go to it. Yeah, wait, smash your palm. Yeah, heel of the palm, right? And you're out. Go! Last minute. Come on, move that thing. Shoulder, don't let it turn. Face your partner slash target sets. Courtesy. High five to the target. Turn back around, face first. So we've been talking about the laws of stratospheric success. And last week we talked about the law of value, right? Adding value is just simply making every situation better, every relationship better. I want to try and bring value to all my relationships and all the situations that I'm in life versus taking value away. This week we're talking about the law of compensation, which simply is when you receive value back or giving value up. And it's going to be determined by how many people I give value to, the quality of the value I give to those people, how long I give that value to those people, right? Think about studying for a test. If I know I have a test coming up on Friday and I wait till Thursday night at midnight to study, right? Am I giving a lot of value in a sense to my ability to pass that test, right? Not at all. What if instead I go, okay, I have my test Friday, so I'm going to make sure I cram everything on Thursday, right? And I'm going to spend a good amount of time doing it. Am I giving at least a little bit more value to it, right? The quality of my studying will probably be better because I'm not suddenly rushing at the last minute at midnight on the night before the test, right? But what if I knew I have this test coming up and my habit anyway is just to study every day a little bit, right? Now am I going to probably add even more value to it, right? So, and the law of compensation kind of works this way, right? It may not be exact, but it's a good example for most of you because most of you are in school in some way, shape, or form, right? And so it helps to kind of drive the point home a little bit. It's, do I give a lot of people high quality value as consistently as possible? And have I been doing it for a long time, right? And these things eventually start building up, kind of like interest in a bank account. When I have $10 in my bank account, the interest really doesn't even matter. It's minuscule. $100, I get a little bit more. $1,000, I get a little more. And if I'm constantly putting value, I'm putting money into my bank account, it's going to slowly build up. And before I know it, I've got this nice amount of value that's giving me back. This is the law of compensation. The more I give to the more amount of people, or I should say the better quality I give to more people on a consistent basis over time is where I'm going to see the best results, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
Relax hands. Proud and proud as a dedicated student of the martial arts.
Dedicated student of the martial arts.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
Honesty.
Honesty.
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Self-control.
Self-control.
Perseverance.
Perseverance.
And indomitable spirit.
And indomitable spirit.
What is the goal?
Black belt excellence.
Neutral stance. Position. Set. Courtesy. Out. Impact martial arts. Awesome. Nice work, team. High fives for everybody.
See you, Zoom team.
Engaging them on coming this way.